Welcome to today's recap, where we dive into the dark and action-packed world of vampires. The Turning. This movie takes us to Thailand, where an ancient vampire war is brewing, and an unsuspecting tourist gets caught right in the middle of it. Our story begins with Connor, an American traveler, and his girlfriend Amanda vacationing in Thailand. Connor, a Muay Thai boxing fan, convinces Amanda to watch a match, but she hates the violence and decides to leave alone. As Amanda walks through the crowded Phang Nga market, she suddenly realizes she's lost. A mysterious stranger named Dom appears and offers to help her find her way back to the hotel. But things take a dark turn when he lures her down a deserted road, where he reveals his true nature as a vampire and attacks her, drinking her blood. Connor witnesses the horrifying scene and rushes to save her. But before he can do anything, a gang of biker vampires arrives, taking Amanda away in the blink of an eye. Connor chases after them, but he's stopped by another vampire. And before things get worse, a bald stranger appears and kills the vampire instantly. The bald man warns Connor to leave Thailand immediately. The entire city is crawling with vampires. If he stays, he'll die. But Connor refuses to abandon Amanda. Desperate, he turns to the police. But they don't believe him. With no other options, he starts searching on his own and arrives at a dark, eerie house, Kong Sai's house, a place that hides many secrets. As he steps inside, Connor sees people sleeping strangely in the darkness. Before he can react, a female vampire attacks him. He barely escapes, falling out of the house. Just then, he meets Rains, a vampire hunter who takes him to his research lab. Rains explains that Thailand has been plagued by vampires for centuries. He tells Connor that Amanda is already dead and that he should leave before it's too late. But Connor refuses to believe it. He's determined to save her. Connor sneaks back into Kong Sai's house, where he encounters the spirit of Niran, a powerful ancient vampire. This spirit leads him to a secret vampire lair hidden inside Techno Games arcade. There, Connor finds Amanda trapped inside a cell, surrounded by rotting corpses and skeletons. Connor tries to free her, but before they can escape, a horde of vampire bikers arrives, attacking them. Despite his efforts, Amanda is captured again, and Connor is overpowered. Suddenly, a woman named Sang appears and saves him. She fights off the vampires, helping Connor escape. But instead of running, she takes him to Kong Sai's house, revealing that she and others are also vampires, but they seek to end their curse. Meanwhile, Niran bites Amanda again, draining more of her blood. But he's not just feeding, he's preparing for something much more terrifying. The vampires at Kong Sai's house explain everything to Connor. The vampire curse has existed for 800 years. Niran wants to become more powerful than any vampire before him, and Amanda's blood is key to completing his dark ritual. The only way to stop him? A special solar eclipse happening soon, the only time the curse can be broken. But to fight Niran, Connor needs more power. So, Sang bites him, turning him into a vampire. Now, Connor isn't just any vampire. He's faster, stronger, and deadlier. At the same time, Niran builds his army, turning more people into vampires. Meanwhile, Rains and his vampire slayer team prepare for an all-out war. As the solar eclipse approaches, Connor and Sang lead the rebellious vampires from Kong Sai's house into battle against Niran and his army. The fight is intense, fast, and brutal. Blades clash, vampires move at lightning speed, and blood is spilled. But the vampire slayer Rains is watching everything, and he's ready to kill them all. Just before the solar eclipse reaches its peak, Connor and Neuron fall into a deep underground chamber. In a desperate final move, Connor impales Neuron with a powerful arrow, killing him instantly. But before Connor can celebrate, Rains and his slayers arrive and massacre every single vampire left standing. Connor returns to the battlefield, only to see his vampire allies all slaughtered. Desperate to save Sang, Connor takes Rains hostage and rushes to a sacred cave. As the eclipse reaches its climax, he places Sang's body at the ritual site. And with one final burst of light, Sang and the remaining cursed vampires are finally freed from their undead existence. But the ritual's power is too much. Rains is killed, and Sang's body explodes into light. Connor, now human again, races to find Amanda. He finds her trapped in the shadows, weak and terrified. With the nightmare finally over, he carries her out of the darkness and leaves Thailand, escaping the horrors forever. And with that, the 800-year-old vampire curse finally comes to an end. What did you think of this action-packed vampire thriller? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic movie recaps. See you in the next one.